Hey book nerds, I'm Sarah Ella and it's time for another episode of Past the Pages. Past the Pages is a video series in which I share all about writing and publishing. On today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about the editorial letter. So what is the editorial letter? The editorial letter is just what it sounds like, a letter from my editor explaining all of the things that need to be changed for my debut novel releasing October 11th, 2016. This letter, I printed it off of my computer because it came through my email because everything's digital nowadays, is 9 pages long. And actually my editor said that's pretty short. So yay for me. So what does this editorial letter contain? This first page actually is all the things I did right in my novel. It's all of the encouragements she has for me, all of the things that she said were super spot on, like the plot and the pacing and the characters, things like that. And then what happens when I flip the page, and this highlighting is actually notes that I have started to make on things that I know that need to be changed first. We have sections. We have a section for the changes that need to be made to my main female heroine to make her stronger. We have sections for my guys. We have sections dedicated to all of the supporting cast. Sections dedicated to world building, and so on and so on and so forth. Why am I talking to you about the editorial letter today? I'm talking to you about it because for those of you who are trying to get published or who are just starting out the writing process, you need to know that authors that get contracts are not perfect. I signed a 3-book deal with Thomas Nelson HarperCollins, but that does not mean that my book is ready for publication. That is what an editor is for. And these aren't the only edits I have to go through. After this, which I have 2 months to work on, I have to go through line edits and copy edits and all sorts of other things before the book reaches the shelves and comes to you, my dear readers. If you are a writer, know that no matter what stage you are in, writers always need help. I know I needed help as a newbie just starting out, and as somebody who has signed a contract with a publishing house, I still need help and guidance. And you know what? The editing process is actually my absolute favorite part. I love guidance and being told how to fix things because all I want is for my writing to be better. So whatever stage you're at, my advice to you would be to learn how to take criticism and learn how to accept changes and feedback on your work, because it doesn't end just because you get published. There are so many things in here that I'm just kind of cringing at even thinking about changing, but you know what? I know that they're going to make the story better. And that's what's most important, right? Is to have the stories that readers will love. That's it for me today, just kind of a short little video on the editorial letter. If you guys have questions for me about the editorial letter or anything else about the publishing process, post them below and I will try to get to them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, happy writing!